Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm wet. It's Bill. It's that college football guy here in the video. Yeah, I just made it back to Lebanon outside of Nashville to a drop yard, dropping a trailer. We're going to find out what's going to happen next. I outraced the hurricane for Virginia and North Carolina. I literally left Boone, or outside of Boone, roughly a few hours before it hit, and everybody's Boone, North Carolina. I really hope everybody's okay because, man, you guys got hit. So now I'm here in the outside edges here. You probably can hear the rain pounding on the wind, in the glass if you can, and the wind's starting to pick up. The 45-mile-an-hour gust should be here shortly. Gonna be fun, but this isn't about that and me being soaked. This is about a picks video. We got some games to talk about, don't we? Picks for games involving the top AP Top 25 as well as any subscriber school not already in the AP Top 25. So first off, we got two games for today, Friday. We got Virginia Tech at subscriber school and 7th ranked Miami. Miami's a 17.5-point favorite. Virginia Tech, you have not looked good to me all year. You lost to Vandy. You lost my confidence as soon as you did that. Miami's looked damn good. Cam Ward looks to be a solid Heisman Trophy candidate. Wouldn't surprise me at all if he ends up there at the final ceremony. End up winning it, actually wouldn't shock me. That being said, give me Miami and I'll lay the 17.5. Battle of the subscriber schools. Washington at Rutgers. Rutgers is a 2.5-point home favorite. Washington's got to travel cross country. Rutgers has looked damn good. A lot better than I thought they would. And plus they got Washington coming cross country. Give me Rutgers and I'll lay the 2.5. Saturday games. We got Kentucky at subscriber school and 6th ranked Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 16.5-point favorite. Kentucky offense has not looked that good. And Ole Miss's offense, damn. I mean, really? Damn, y'all just crazy. So justifying saying that, give me Ole Miss and I'll lay the 16.5. The battle for the Little Brown Jug. Subscriber school Minnesota at 12th ranked Michigan. Michigan's a 9.5-point home favorite. Minnesota has not looked good, and Michigan looked damn good against USC now, didn't they? I think they're on there. They only can run the ball. They really get passing, but Minnesota has no offense. So even with that situation handicap for Michigan, give me Michigan. I'll lay the 9.5. Another battle of the subscriber schools and a battle of ranked teams. 20th ranked Oklahoma State at 23rd ranked Kansas State. Kansas State's a 5.5-point favorite. Oklahoma State did not look good against Utah. I was disappointed in how bad they looked. They had a chance with no Cam Rising to do something, and they didn't do it. Kansas State has not exactly looked great either, but they're at home, and they've got a lot better firepower. So give me Kansas State, and I'll lay the 5.5. This betting line, still at the time of recording this, befuddles the living hell out of me. I did the odds last night. The lines last night, I should say. 22nd ranked BYU at subscriber school Baylor, and Baylor's a 3-point home favorite. What the blue hell, Scotty? Elaine Tran, all my Baylor subscribers. Why are you guys favored? Explain. We'd all love to hear this, because I got no damn idea. BYU has problems. Baylor has problems. Baylor's coaching. Dan Wren is coaching for his life. He wins this game. This will be a long way toward keeping his job. Let's be real. But I don't think it's happening, so give me BYU plus 3. I just don't. Northern Illinois at subscriber school, NC State. NC State's a 7.5-point favorite. Northern Illinois was a good team. Then why'd you lose to Buffalo last week? Was it how good you were against Notre Dame or how bad they were playing you? I think it was the latter, not the former. I think Notre Dame just played bad. And now you're facing NC State. NC State has been a disappointment. I expected a lot more from them. And I can honestly say this. I believe if they lose this game to Northern Illinois, Dave Doran's fired. Because there's no excuse to lose. As bad as you are, there's no excuse for this one. None. Zero excuse. So that being said, give me NC State and I'm laying the 7.5. I think they're going to get it done. Subscriber school South Florida at Tulane. Tulane's a 5.5-point favorite. Tulane's defense has not looked good at times. South Florida's offense looks good to me. I'm going to go against the Sharks on this one. I'm picking South Florida. Now give me the 5.5. Here's another one I'm picking against the Sharks. Wisconsin at 13th ranked USC. USC is a 15.5-point favorite. Everybody said USC on there. Wisconsin's offense does not look good. They got to travel cross country. USC looks worse. USC will win this game by 2 touchdowns. Promise, 2 touchdowns isn't 15.5. So that being said, I'm going against the Sharks. Give me Wisconsin, and give me the plus 15.5. Actually, 3 in a row I'm going against the Sharks now that I look at it. Battle of the ranked schools, battle of the subscriber schools. 15th ranked Louisville at 16th ranked Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a 6.5-point favorite. Notre Dame has not looked good. And Louisville, I have criminally undersold how good they are. Not anymore. I've watched games. They're for real. And they're the dogs? Seriously? Give me Louisville plus 6.5. I think they're going to beat them outright. It's 21st ranked Oklahoma at subscriber school Auburn. Oklahoma's a 2.5-point favorite after having a tough game against Tennessee. We're going to have a new starting quarterback, Jackson Arnold, enjoying the clipboard. How well is he going to go? I think it's actually going to go pretty good because Auburn has been disappointing me. The game against Arkansas, don't even get me started. Oklahoma's looking for a little bit of retribution. They have a very mobile quarterback, and I'm blanking on his name, and I shouldn't be because I was ripping his raves last week. But that being said, give me Oklahoma, and I'll lay the 2.5. I think they'll beat Auburn. Arkansas, speaking of, at number 24, Texas A&M. A&M's a 2.5-point favorite. I re-ranked A&M because they lose a game and they win just to get back in. They keep coming back. But the problem is I look at Arkansas, and can your offense be trusted? Can your team be trusted against A&M? Mike Elko might have actually started figuring this thing out for them. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm going to agree with the Sharks. Give me I'll take Texas A&M, and I'll lay the 5.5. Subscriber school TCU at Kansas. Kansas is a 2.5-point favorite. TCU, what the hell's going on? Seriously, what the hell's going on? I expected you to be a damn good team, and you're nowhere near that. You're good, but not that good, and you should be. I'm disappointed in you. I said last week, if you lose to SMU, I'm off the train. Well, I'm off the train. Even though Kansas has looked bad, I think they look better than you. So give me Kansas, and I'll lay the 2.5. Here's the one where the Sharks and I agree and everybody else disagrees. Subscriber school Colorado at UCF. UCF is a 14.5-point favorite. Colorado has gotten it done. Did a hell of a comeback to win the game and then won in overtime. UCF has been just slicing and dicing people. Borderline top 25 team. But the Sharks and I agree on this. Colorado got lucky last week. They're not getting lucky this week. Give me UCF, and I'll lay the 14.5. Here's the one that people are going to be pissed at me over. Battle of subscriber schools. Fresno State at UNLV. UNLV is a 1.5-point favorite. Opened at a much bigger number before Sluka left. They still think UNLV is going to win. I'll believe it when I see it on this one. The team's behind him. That's one thing. Do you have the talent to beat Mikey Keene and the boys? That's a big ask. So, that being said, here's where they're going to piss me off. Give me Fresno State, and I'll lay the 1, and I'll get plus 1.5. Subscriber school San Diego State at Central Michigan. Central Michigan's a 2.5-point favorite. San Diego State's got to head up north to Michigan to go play them. The Aztec rushing it and all this. Air Aztec, remember the blue hell they want to call it. Guess what? Hasn't shown up yet. And until it does, I'm not buying it. So that being said, Central Michigan minus 2.5. I'll lay the 2.5. Western Michigan, Directional University, at subscriber school Marshall. Marshall's a 3.5-point favorite. Western Michigan not as good as I had. Marshall has had their moments, and I think they're getting something damn good going there. That being said, give me Marshall, and I'll lay the 3.5. Akron at subscriber school Ohio. Ohio a 10.5-point favorite. Ohio did not have a good, it's not been good lately for Ohio. But Akron is one of the worst schools in FBS. Even though this is somewhat of a rivalry game, but it isn't. Give me Ohio, and I'll lay the 10.5. Texas San Antonio at Subscriber School, East Carolina. East Carolina's a 3.5-point favorite. Texas San Antonio is supposed to have been challenging for the Americans AAC Championship, and that does not look like it's going to happen. East Carolina is playing up better, and this one I'm going with the Sharks, and a lot of people are not. I'm picking East Carolina, and give me the 3.5. Mississippi State at number 1 Texas. Texas is a 37.5-point favorite. They could win by 50 in this one. Give me Texas, and I'll lay the points. Number 3, Ohio State Subscriber School at Michigan State. Ohio State's a 23.5-point favorite. This is the one where the Sharks and I agree that Ohio State looks good. Michigan State's starting to get into something that's developing here. And I think Ohio State, and so do the Sharks, think they're going to get caught napping. I'll take Michigan State plus 23.5. Ohio State's going to win at about 14 to 17 points. Stanford at 17th ranked Clemson. Clemson's a 21.5-point favorite. Oh, Stanford looked good. Enjoy it while you can, because Clemson's about to beat the brakes off of you. Clemson, the Subscriber School. Clemson, the Subscriber School is about to have some serious fun. But this won't be like a 35-40 point blowout. I think they'll win by 24, 28 points. So give me Clemson. I'll lay the 21.5. Another battle of the Subscriber Schools. 18th ranked Iowa State at Houston. Iowa State's a 19.5-point favorite. Houston, I said, was the worst team in the Big 12, and I'm continuing to believe that. So give me Iowa State, and I'll lay the 19.5. Game of the day, possibly game of the year. Down in Tuscaloosa. Subscriber School and number 2 Georgia at number 4 Alabama. You start realizing how long they've been playing this game. The first time this game actually was played was in 1895, which means in 2025, it'll be a 130-year-old rivalry. That's insane. But Georgia is a 2.5-point road favorite. Everybody's saying, well, Alabama has on there, they should be home favorite. If it was Nick Saban, yes. Problem is, everybody will agree. For Kalen DeBoer, this is the biggest home game he's had. And the Sharks and the bettors and the sportsbooks are saying one thing. To get the respect, you're going to have to prove it. People doubted Nick Saban early, and he proved it. Kalen DeBoer is going to have to prove it. Just because you were good at Washington doesn't mean you're going to be good in the SEC. That being said, I picked Georgia to win this game. So I'm picking Georgia, and I'll lay the 2.5. Another battle of the Subscriber Schools. 19th ranked Illinois at number 9 Penn State. Penn State's a 17.5-point favorite. Illinois looked damn good against Nebraska. Penn State is Penn State. This is going to beat people up. Both teams are going to be laying the wood, laying a hammer down on people. That being said, Penn State's going to win this game. But I don't like laying 17.5. So I'm going to take Illinois plus 17.5. Penn State's going to win probably by 10 to 14 points because this is going to be a low. I think this won't be the offensive explosion people think it's going to be. This might be like a 24 to 10 game. Penn State. But give me Illinois in the points. Subscriber School, Middle Tennessee State at Memphis. Memphis is a 25.5-point favorite. Middle Tennessee State not looking that good. The defense is coming around here finally, but I kind of expected that to happen. But Memphis coming in at home, I don't know if they can blow them out by this many points. I honestly, at 25.5, if this would have been 21, not 20.5, I would have taken Memphis. But 25.5 for me is too rich for my blood. Give me Middle Tennessee State plus 25.5. South Alabama at number 14 LSU. LSU a 20.5-point favorite. South Alabama's a team that can play. LSU has had its ups and downs. That being said, LSU's going to win, but I'm not comfortable with that spread either. I'm going with the Sharks on this one. South Alabama at plus 20.5. Subscribers duel Florida State at SMU. SMU's a 6.5-point favorite. SMU just beat TCU. Florida State, hey, you won, you beat Cal. Congratulations. Now you got to play somebody who can score. And SMU can score. A lot. And you're on the road. In Dallas. Guess what? Give me SMU in the 6.5. Florida State has to prove to me. You beat Cal, that's one thing. You got on there, you got off the schneid, but no. Subscriber school Cincinnati at Texas Tech. Texas Tech's a 3.5-point home favorite. Cincinnati has been one of the worst teams the last couple of years. They've had their moments, but I think Texas Tech's going to get this one figured out. So I'm going to take Texas Tech and lay the 3.5. Oh, JY is going to hate me on this one, but he also doesn't because I think he agrees with me. Air Force at Subscriber School Wyoming. Air Force a 3.5-point favorite. Neither one of these teams has an offense. Neither one of these teams has a defense. But the triple option's a hell of a lot harder to figure out. Air Force has a little bit more. So that being said, give me Air Force and I'll lay the 3.5. Another battle of the subscriber schools and one of the better games of the evening. Definitely, probably one of the best games of the evening. I think this will actually, take that back. Looking at the evening schedule, this is the game of the evening because this will be more. I think it's gonna be more entertaining than the other two after this. Subscriber School Washington State at number 25 and Subscriber School Boise State. Boise State's a 6.5-point favorite. Future Pac-12 matchup. Washington State undefeated. Boise's trying to prove the fact about the Oregon situation that we're more than what that is. This is going to be a damn good game. This is going to be a fun one to watch. Storms willing, because I don't know how much the hurricane, what's left of it's going to screw things up. I'm looking forward to catching this game tomorrow. But that being said, I think Boise's going to win, and I'm taking Boise minus 6.5. I'll lay the points. Subscriber School Arizona at number 10, Utah. Utah's a 7.5-point favorite. Unbeknown at this time if Cam Rising is going to be back or not. Arizona, I'm just not having the faith right now, especially with Utah doing what they did against Oklahoma State. Give me Utah, and I'll lay the 7.5. And lastly, number 8, Oregon at UCLA. Oregon is a 25.5-point road favorite. UCLA is yeesh. They are horrible. And Oregon is trying to prove the fact that they're going to be a damn dominant team. So that being said, give me Oregon, and I'll lay the 25.5. So it's going to be some interesting games we're going to have this week. Yeah, I'm going to catch hell for a few of these picks, especially back in Vegas for picking against UNLV. We got Williams. We got our quarterback. The guy's been here all year. It's still a change of quarterback. Midweek. He didn't announce this before the last game. This is midweek. And there's conflicting stories on that. I guess I can get into that one since we're now at the end of this. Conflicting stories of what's going on. The casino executive said, I want to pay the $100,000 for his Sluka's NIL, except casinos can't do that. But there is a deal with one of the casinos that made a deal. If you make a donation to UNLV's NIL, they'll give you a line of credit at the casino for the exact same amount that you donated. And you don't. So that is legal for now. We'll see how long that lasts. That's basically a way for the casinos to be able to donate but not donate. Little workaround. I said before, and people don't understand. I said the G5 that could G6 now that could benefit the most from NIL would be UNLV because of the Vegas market. If the casinos somehow get involved, yikes. So I don't know what's going on with Sluka for sure. No one knows for sure. There's reports the agent. Number one, we know the fact is $100,000 did not go through the collective. That's known. The agent isn't licensed and got nothing in writing. That's known. Both sides screwed up. The only reason I'm thinking the fact that, and I say that going against Sluka for one simple reason is this. I'm not wishing the young man any ill will, and I wish him nothing but the best in his future endeavors. I hope he has a great future ahead of him. I'm not going to discount anybody. He's doing what he feels is best. What the problem is that There's been players who've gotten NIL bags and gone and got the stuff, and the teammates have gotten the money. I've seen a couple of the videos are out there where the guy going the bank goes, "So man, hey, what's going on? Listen, can you help me with my car payment?" They're busting his chops. Things going, "Hey man, guess what? He's buying dinner tonight. You ain't got enough bands to pay for it. Things like that. Little friendly busting of the chops." They're not doing that. There's almost hate going toward him by his teammates, which makes zero sense to me unless this was done middle season, this wasn't from the beginning, and this was asking for something extra. Why would the teammates talk shade? That's the question I want answered. So I addressed that, but hopefully they tell me what I'm doing next, because the wind's getting a little bit bad, if I'm going home or not. Hopefully I've got this nice heavy trailer that needs to go back to my home terminal. Hopefully I'm taking that so that way I have something to keep me squatted down on the highway so I don't get blown around the highway like a top here in a minute. I'm about to find that out, so I guess I better button this up before this truck starts really rocking, and not for me moving. So, don't say it. So, thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done it already, do me the favor, smash the like button. Hit the thumbs up. It helps the video. The more thumbs up there are, the more, hey, this video is getting a lot of views. Maybe we're going to promote it more. It helps with the video. Comment on the video. I want to hear what you got to think about my picks, about the Sluka situation. Let me know about that down in the comments. Share the video if you want, and if you haven't done it already, do me a favor, check out some of the other videos I've done. And if you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. On the way to 700 subscribers, slowly but surely on the crawl to 1,000 to make some things happen. So again, thanks everybody for watching here from very wet Central Tennessee. We'll see how this goes. And here it comes. I'm watching the trees just bend over. They're at the top of the hill. I'm kind of below it. But it's hitting. So, yeah, gonna be fun. So, hopefully I'll be able to watch it tonight and not lose power and not lose internet, but we'll see what happens. So again, thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody's having a safe Friday. Be safe. You're in the path of this thing. The tornadoes are not nice. I was coming down I-77. My phone goes off with a tornado warning. I look next to me on the highway, and there's a giant field, and I see the funnel crowd come. I see the bottom in the field where it's starting to swirl, and I see the funnel getting pulled down. I'm like, gone. Yeah, nothing to be played with. So, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great and safe Friday and a safe weekend. Back to you on Sunday with the recap. So, thanks everybody. And please, be good to each other.